down by the river. Okay, please don't click away. Today we're going to be opening Dungeons & Dragons Battle for Baldur's Gate Commander Legends 12 collector boosters. I'm so excited for this, actually. I don't play a lot of D&D myself, but me and my friends love playing Baldur's Gate 3. Got to be one of my favorite games, at least of the last few years. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. And so I really wanted to be able to open a box of this. Check this out. I just got back from MagicCon Atlanta. I was able to pick up this box. So hopefully we pull some good stuff. I don't know entirely what all we can pull. I know you can pull some good dragons. Doesn't look like there's a box topper or anything, so we'll use the first couple packs to get the pack order. We'll maybe go slower through these first couple just to make sure we get a good look at everything. I will say Baldur's Gate 3 is one of those games that me and my friends seem to just come back to all the time. It's like we'll start a playthrough, we won't finish it, but we always slowly come back. And fall and winter, you know, there's some games that once you hit a certain season, you just feel like you need to play it. Baldur's Gate 3 is that for me and my friends. It seems like once it's getting a little chilly outside, once the leaves begin to turn, we need to start a new Baldur's Gate playthrough. And that's what we do. So I'm really excited to open this set. Got True Soul Zealot. Now that's what I'm talking about. A true soul. I'm really excited to open this. I think the big hits. Oh, nice. Sword Coast Sailor. It's an etched background. This can partner with your commander. I know this is really good for like Will, I think. A lot of people run this with Will as your commander. You can pull dragons from this set. I guess that's the big thing we should be hoping for. But to be honest with you, I'm kind of just excited to look at these cards. This is from a set that came out while I wasn't playing. Spire Garden enters the battlefield tap unless you have 2 or more opponents. That's pretty good. In Commander, you understand, right? Popular Entertainer, another background. I think they call this etched. Not entirely sure that it actually is etched, but I think that's what they call this printing. Zevlor, oh yeah. Grixis, Zevlor, and ooh, Mythic. Bramble Sovereign, another non-token creature in this battlefield. You may pay 1 and a green. If you do, that creature controller creates a token that's a copy of that creature. That is nifty. That is nifty. So I don't know, unless it's like a humongous hit, I'm not really going to recognize it. So if some of these end up being really good cards, I may not even know it. It is interesting. This is a Commander Legends set, so a lot of these cards are built with Commander in mind, if I'm understanding that correctly. This is the, like, take initiative, yep. It's a mechanic in this Baldur's Gate stuff. Bird Rogue. Goggles of a Sea Hag. Cloud Kill. Okay. Bird Demon. Forest. The most powerful card in all of Magic. A basic forest. Marching Duodrone. Some people don't like this, like, it just looks like cardboard. But I kind of like it. Okay, another background. Gotta keep Sage. Flaming Fist. Oh, another background. I'm hitting some backgrounds here, dude. Barroom Brawl. Baloth. Baratil Entertainer. Elf Shaman. Kindred. Discovery. Shadow Heart. There's the gal. Dark Justiciar. Really good. Really cool. Alondo the Seer. Simic. Draw a card. Okay. Elder Barain. A horror. Menace. What a cool set. Yeah, I'm not from this era of Magic the Gathering. I'm fairly new to the game overall, I'd say. And so getting to look at opening these old boxes, looking at old cards is a lot of fun. So I'll try to go a little quicker through some of the commons and uncommons, even though I kind of like to see them just so I familiarize myself a bit. But Snake Dragon, that's cool. Citadel Gate. Okay. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Okay, so this one you roll a d20. Yeah, I really like those cards. I think it'd be cool to make a commander deck around d20 rolls, but I'm not actually sure if there's that many cards, like enough to support a true deck like that. Dragon Peasant. Double the power of dragon. Okay. Look at that. Earthquake Dragon. Total mana value of dragons you control. Okay. Hit our first dragon. That's cool. Solemn Doom Guide. Baldur. Whoa. Now that is cool art. No idea who he is. Looks like he's a mythic. Raphael. Okay. Raphael. Merkel. Yes. Legendary creature god. This is Abzan, I believe. Really cool. And Mazzy? True Sword Paladin. Whenever an enchanted creature attacks one of your opponents, +2. Okay. Let's get it. So we are how many packs deep here? I think that was our third pack. I should speed up. But yeah, it seems like, I don't know how everyone else's friend group is, but I have played the first act of Baldur's Gate 3 maybe 12 times. And this looks awesome. And have finished Baldur's Gate 3 like once. Something about it seems like the fun part is building the character. It's almost like starting over. Okay, charcoal diamond, just a little black mana rock. This is a this is a soul stone. So there you go. Amber crystal mull. Ooh, little dragon. Very nice. Be your commander, choose a background. That'd be cool. Jahira. Loot Dispute. Wrathful Red Dragon. Astarion. Let's go. The Decadent. Death Touch Lifelink. Beginning of your instep, choose one. Target opponent loses life equal to the amount they lost this turn. You gain life equal to the amount you gained this turn. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that. Duke Ulder Raven Guard. Last card. Horn of Valhalla. Equipment. Create some soldiers. +1/+1 for each creature you control. Okay. I'm kind of with that. So I think what we're trying to hit is like, it's dragons for sure. It's like the ancient copper dragon, ancient silver dragon, stuff like that. So I'm going to be true to my word now. We're going to speed through some of this a little bit. Not going full degen. Just going to get through commons and uncommons. Just give a quick look at them. Band together, he's throwing. Blood Boil, Sorcerer. Mountain, okay. Here we go. Lightning Bolt, that's a classic. Sword Coast Sailor, got another one. Master Chef. We're hitting the backgrounds, man. I guess they're fairly common. Shadowheart again. Crab Ooze Horror. Ushulan? I don't know. Descent into Avernus. Very cool. Bane, Lord of Darkness. Very good. Esper, Commander. Lae'zel. One of my favorites from Baldur's Gate 3 anyways. Oh, not too shabby there. Displacer Kitten. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, exile up to one target non-land permanent you control, then return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. I don't remember if they... Is that blinking? Is that flicker? There's so many different variations of a similar sounding thing to do. But Displacer Kitten, really good one. That's in the Is it full art, I guess you'd say? Dragon token, not the dragon we're looking for, but we'll take it. Also think, low-key, there's like a secret token. I mean, it's not a secret token. That's a dumb way to say that, but there's a token I want to hit that I don't want to tell you about until I actually hit it. And then I'll be really excited when I do, if I do. And then if I don't hit it, I'll just tell you at the end what it was. And, ooh, Feywild Visitor. Background. Font of Magic. I choose Times New Roman. Multi-class Baldur. Earthquake Dragon, full art. Oh, yeah, I think this is one of the commanders from those precons. It buffs your mana dorks. Whoa. Okay. Vexing Puzzle Box. Interesting. Look, it's like me. I can recreate this with my own hands. I'm not sure why I was upside down. That's what's so mythic about it. Okay. Sea of Clouds enters the battlefield tap unless you have 2 or more opponents. Really good in foil. It's a good land. And in foil. Really good in commander. Obviously, it's a Commander Legends set. Don't say it's really good. It's like I give myself mental notes as I'm opening all these packs. It's like, hey, you know, maybe you shouldn't say the same thing 100 times. You know, you can't say everything looks pretty cool. That's one of my favorite things to say. I don't know if there's a good card, but it looks pretty cool. Hopefully, you know what? As long as Magic remains that, I don't know if it's a good card, but it looks pretty cool. As long as we keep that, I think we'll be fine. You know? OG, the Exquisite Blade. Viconia, Drow Apostate. Owlbear Cub, the goat. Let me tell you something. If you attack the Owlbear Cub in Baldur's Gate 3, something is wrong with you. Green Slime, classic. Fraying Line, do not know what that is. Merkle, another Merkle. Etched. I guess is this foil? Looks like it, a little bit. That's kind of interesting. He's actually kind of hard to see. I think their printer ran out of ink. Volo, I do love Volo. He's kind of a menace. Karlach, Fury of Avernus. I love that. Whenever you attack first combat phase, untap all creatures. They gain first strike. After this combat, there's additional combat. Yep. Karlach is a really good one to pull. Let's keep going. How many we got left? Okay, so after this one, there's 4 left. Hang in there with me. Normally in Baldur's Gate 3, I kind of like to play... my friends like to play the closer up beater type of classes. So I typically play something a little more ranged. I'm usually like... ooh, Arcane Signet. It's kind of cool. I said it. It's kind of cool. I usually play a ranger, believe it or not. I like a ranger. Or some kind of spellcaster, some kind of mage. Someone that can help from afar. It's normally what I be doing. Oh, nice. Miram Sentinel Worm. This is like a top 5 commander in the world, I think. Super popular commander. Crafter commanders. Okay. Lae'zel's Acrobatics. So this is one of those D20 cards. You gotta love it. Shameless Charlatan. That's me as well. Shadowheart. How many of these? I love you, Shadowheart. But do I really need this many of you? Morphic Pool. Okay, we're hitting some of these good lands. Dimir. Enters the battlefield tap unless you have 2 or more opponents. Hitting some good lands. What we need to be hitting is some dragons. I have a feeling it's... Never mind. Let me shut up real quick. This was the secret token I was hoping for. It's a Highland Cow. Token creature ox. 4/4 Highland Cow. How cool is that? I'm going to leave him right there. Lots of dragons. You know, we're not hitting the big dragons like the crazy ones. But even this dude's a dragon. That clearly is just a man. A dragon-born man. A dragon turtle. All right, come on. Y'all are messing with me now. Y'all making up dragons as we go. Sky diamond. Okay, little mana rock. Rilsa, I guess. Tavern brawler, another background. What background haven't we hit? Will's reversal. There's a good one. Featuring our boy Will. From the catacombs. Eldritch Pact. Gorian, Wise Mentor. Bant. Whenever you cast an adventure spell, you may copy it. Oh. Interesting. Jan Jansen, Chaos Crafter. Well, this looks a little silly. This looks like a Cartoon Network card or something. And Archivist of Oghma. Whenever an opponent searches their library, you gain 1 life and draw a card. It's fairly interesting. Interesting little mechanic to play around there. All right, here we go. 3 more packs. I'm the king of saying I'm going to do something quickly. I'm going to open the packs quickly, then I don't do it. But this goat stole my shoes. So, what do you want from me? Here we go. Another dragon that looks like a person. Earth Trimmer. Command Tower. Cool. I like a command tower. You know, I don't think we've hit that many, commander cards, I guess you'd say. Dragon Bard. Okay. Cast dragon spells from top of your library. Nice. Kaga. You have to... She tries to attack this little Tifa. That's enough on Kaga. Oh! Glunch the Bestower. I think this is a good... What do you say? What do you call it? Group hug commander? Endless Evil. Survivors. Mazzy. We pulled Mazzy earlier. Will, Blade of Frontiers. I'll take that. If you would roll 1 or more dice, instead roll that many +1, ignore the lowest roll. Okay. See, that's why you pair Will. He's a good D20 style deck commander. Just for that. Just for that. So I think in these last 2, we should probably just like hit some ancient silver dragons or something. So if y'all don't mind, let's just do that real quick. So Nature's Lore, classic. Let's just work on hitting some ancient fire diamond, flaming fist, dragon, guild artisan. Oh, Blade of Cells, actually pretty nice. Good creatures, Myriad. Attack everybody at once. Delayed blast fireball. I actually kind of like that. Blade of Cells. Jan Jansen. Leroy Jenkins. Okay, Will. Okay. Will. Okay. Will's reversal is me pulling the same cards all the time, over and over again. So I'll be honest, Baldur's Gate. I think you owe me a dragon here. I think you owe me a giant, mean dragon, and it's gonna be in this pack. Okay, not this one. Not this one either. Not him. That looks insane. Love it. Love everything about it. Dungeon Delver. Nope, not a dragon. Oh, nice. Lulu. Elephant Angel. Bet you never thought you'd have that creature type. Elderbrain once more. Deep Gnome Terramancer. White Plume Adventurer. Y'all like best friends or something? What's this? Y'all doing like the same thing. Okay, here we go. Miram Sentinel Worm. Again, another one. Whoa, it's the legendary Upside Down. Ancient Brass Dragon. We actually hit one. Elder Dragon. Or Ancient Brass Dragon deals combat damage to a player. Roll a d20 when you do, but any number of target creature cards with total mana value X or less from graveyards onto the battlefield under your control or X is the result. It's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. A mythic dragon. We actually got one. I'm pretty happy with that. And then Jan Jansen will bring us back down to earth with his Cartoon Network looking Okay, give me a second. I'll gather up some of the good hits and we'll do a final sweep through. Okay, here's some of our good hits there, Bramble Sovereign. Now, when I say good hits, I don't necessarily mean ones that are worth money because I don't fully know if all these are worth money, but I know these lands are typically pretty good, especially in Commander. Of course, Commander Legends set. Vexing Puzzle Box looks insane. Is it? You tell me. Sea of Clouds. Blade of Selves. I just know Blade of Selves is so good. And of course, we did hit a Displacer Kitten. And Miriam Sentinel Worm. Super popular dragon commander. So super cool there. And an Ancient Brass Dragon. We did get one. And the coolest of all, our Highland Cow. So thank you for watching this video. If you're still here, please like the video, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss another one. I will catch you in the next one. Peace!